Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to day 30 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This is designed by Amanda Castle. We've got two very long photo strips. It looks like the photos are in there. Let's see. I'm going to use these two photos. Do we have any other photos? I've got to get serious about getting some of my Christmas layouts done. So I've got those two. This is my layout tracker. Kind of write that down as what. So we got 1, 2, and then there's what? 1, 2. I wonder if I can get 6 photos on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can. So usually how we do it for Christmas, if you see here, Sam has one and Whitney has one, so I don't have to write names on everything. They each have their own wrapping paper. This makes it easier for the kids. All right. We're going to move into that one. But yeah, all the tabs you guys represent how many layouts I need to create. So we're going to do those layouts. I'm going to use my notebook punch to create the film strip. I'm pulling in Christmas, but because I have to get these done, I'm going to start doing some Christmas stuff. I do have to figure out my printer so I can see what there's something wrong with it. I can get in there and get some October daily photos printed so I can start creating my October daily. So I'm just going to use a piece of green cardstock. I'm going to use some of this from the, I think that's Joyful? Is that Joyful? Yeah, the Joyful collection from Vanilla Studios to create those. Then I got to figure it out. We'll be back. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to create the photo strips first because I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. We're going to have 4, 5, and then my 6th photo I'm going to put over here just as a little fun added embellishment. So we can get 6 layouts on this sketch. It's a gorgeous sketch as a long title, so it's going to be, you know, Sam. I'm going to try to do something like Sam opening presents or something like that. We can also do this a very merry memory. I've got memories. I mean, there's all kinds of pre-made titles in here along with letters. I've got a whole bunch. This is like my hodgepodge of stuff that I just throw in when the collection is done and it stays as Christmas. So I'm going to use green as my background because Sam's favorite color is green. Always has been. The kid loves green. So we do have a lot of this stuff starting to be used up, but I refuse to open up a new Christmas collection until this is used up. I did buy Lael's December Daily kit, so I'm actually really excited for that. I don't even have to think about my December Daily. I just get to put it all together and then add photos. Need a drink. Excuse me. It's going to be a very long day of filming and playing in the craft room because it's cold and windy. And I didn't get enough of craft room time last week since I was at She Loves Color, which is totally fine because I had a lot of fun. If you were still wanting to go, you can be put on the wait list as it's been sold out, which is a gorgeous thing. So we're going to do green. I have all kinds of scraps, but I think we need... Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, just goodness. All right, so let me pull those to make some... I don't need to mat my photos because the mat is going to be the actual paper strip. I actually have no 12 by 12 papers that I've been working with other than the cardstock. That isn't a very, I mean, I've had this cardstock since 2017. Oh, yeah, it's when I used to, like, actually shop at Michael's all the time. And I do not anymore. Basically online with all my affiliate links. Makes sense. Alright. Don't know if I'm going to need any of these Warm Wishes stencils from Vicky Booten. I might come in and do a little bit of the dot of the snowflakes or something. So I'm going to trim these. I'm going to punch them. Then I'm going to trim them. And we'll get several strips out of these two pieces. I've got this one here so I can make the smaller photo one, because this one over here I'm going to put on a little film strip. But let me get this done and I'll be right back so we can start putting the layout together. And I just created this little, looks like film strip. So it is 13 inches long, but I'm going to cut the pieces that hang off, right? So that it's running off the page. So I'm actually going to be able to get 7 photos. I pulled another one in. I've got all of these were cut to 2 by 3. That one will as well. But I figured you'd like to see how I made the film strips, right? So I'm going to need more. There we go, right here. So I cut a whole bunch. And that's not going to be enough. So I need to cut another little strip here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball this real quick. Set this on here and see if it matches up. Alright. That was so crooked when it went down, wasn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. So that's not going to work. Not at all. Alright, that will work. But I'm going to need 2 more of those. So we'll take that to right there. And then we'll take it to right there. So there's my 2 more. Hopefully we won't need any more for this up here. There. This is true. Okay. My bad. That took way too long. So all I'm doing, taking this, I'm just using liquid adhesive. Oops. I have liquid adhesive over here. I'm just going to glue this right on top. And I'm just going to make it fit. It's right at the edge on that one. And then I set it right here. We're going to glue it right there at 2. So I cut my photos actually 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. So we're going to hold that down. Pop this in right there. It's going to be okay. I'm just going to come in and trim that off. So we just want to make sure that we still have 2 inches in the center. Yes, we do. I want to make sure that this is centered as well. And so that's the start of how I've got my film strip going. Then I just flipped it over. Take some adhesive. And it right like so. And then pop this down. Oh, it's tilting it, right? We want to make sure that its integrity is in check. And then all I was doing was peeling this up. Okay. Sticking it under. Lining it up. Trimming that piece off. I am going to actually need more. And then just to ensure that it didn't come apart, I went ahead and, you know, because it's very much just to the edge on the photos it's hanging on there. I've used all that washer. Well, this is pretty much how my washi gets used mainly in the collections. Here and there. And then all I did was just line this up and set it down and put another one in. But because we're going to have this sitting here, this one I'm going to go ahead and trim off. Because this is going to sit like this. So you're not going to see this corner, but I'm going to put a card right there. We're going to leave this right here. The other one is going to be the same, except we're going to have it like this. So you'll be able to see. So I'm going to go ahead and create that. I'm going to create the other part of this. With this photo, I'll get another one up here. And then when it's all done, we'll come back and assemble together. I've got these lightly tacked, as you see. Ended up being 13 inches. So we're just going to come in here and get this stuck down. So we are going to trim off Sam's head. Need to not tack this down apparently, but okay, we're good. That's going to go there. And we're going to stick this one right here. All right, there we go. Whew, that took a lot. Press that down. Get my big old mamba scissors here and trim these. Okay, hold on. Boom. So I like running things off the page. You guys know that. This took a lot longer than I thought it would to get those made, which is okay. But if you don't have a punch or a die, to show you an easy way, or a cut file. There are cut files with film strips. I actually have some from Sheila's Color. Probably could have used that. This one over here. Let me go ahead. Whoa. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that little guy right down there. I'm going to come in and we can mess these little edges up just a little bit. That looks super cute that way. Then we're going to trim this edge off as well. And ta-da! All right, where's my sketch? Okay, So I do need a long title. Put a little bit of an embellishment right up here. I'm going to go with an embellishment here. And we'll put the title sinking in there. I've got 2 of the cards from the Joyful Collection that I just popped in there. And see what we have in the way of titles and what we have going on with all of this stuff. And like, use the stuff that's already been pulled out. Oh, Becca. That's your dad. He's in the basement. I know. Life sucks. This is what he is. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I have left. Like, I can just have a little bit and use up. Oh, hey. You stop. No. You stop. She's like, whatever, lady. Alright, so give me a minute to calm the dog down. I'm going to eat some lunch and we'll be back. It's on there. And now we're just going to go through these little bits and bobs that I have sitting over here. Presents. That does. There it is. Fine. Starting to use some items up. These little foam squares are super dimensional. Found that out at the crop that I went to. It was insane. All the stuff that I had dimension on was like, whoa, okay. So, yes, like uber, super dimensional. So just so you can get a little idea. Like they are very, very dimensional. Kind of fun. Go ahead and put the Santa Claus hat there. Go ahead and get another little banner on there. And I want to use this last Very Merry. Stick this one right down here in line with these guys. And we got a ho ho ho. Pop that up on some foam as well. The good thing about this depth of foam, even though it's like super uber thick, is obviously it's going to get, the foam is going to get squished when it goes into the albums, right? But this, you have a better chance of holding on for a minute. Let's see, we can check the Christmas tree in. No, this gets lost because it's cut in half. Alright, let's pop in some of these little stars. That kind of blends in with what we got going on. The other. Ooh. And I think that's going to do it. The only thing left that I want to do is let's do some sketching lines. First, let's pop all of these items here. Toss that because it's done. And I think we'll just use our green. Let's see what this looks like. Not too bad. So don't forget to check out everyone else that's playing along with 30 Days of Sketches, as it is one more day and we're done again for this month. I do not know of any more month-long hops coming up, which is quite a relief. So hopefully we can have a nice little break, but come back again tomorrow for another. My camera keeps leaning, you guys, so I do apologize for that. If you can see my, actually it's all wonky. But thank you, Amanda, for this wonderful, hey, you know what was my prompt today? I don't even know if I did it because I didn't write it on there, so hold please. We may not be done. Wood veneer, we are not done. I forgot. All right. So let's just pop in here real quick, and you know what? Since this is about Sam, I think it's only fitting that we grab 3 of those little guys. Good thing I thought about that because I almost screwed up, didn't I? Alright, so we'll put 3 of these little video game controllers on there because Sam's a gamer. Then this one. Right there, coming out of the stocking. I don't know if that looks right, but it's going to work. Alright, so seriously, I'm done now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later with another video. Bye.